Hello? No, no, I cannot hear you. Hello? Hello?
Adisha,
Yes, I can hear you now. Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
That's great to hear. What did you do today or what kept you busy today, Mr. Dutt?
I'm going to business trip.
Mm-hmm. Went or you're going on a business trip?
Um, I'm on going
Oh,
business trip.
all right. So it means you are going on a business trip the next days?
Yes,
All right. So you can say, I am going on a business trip
I'm
there.
going on business trip.
Right. Okay. How is the weather in your area now?
Uh, the weather is rainy.
Hmm. The weather is rainy. Okay, exactly. So, Mr. Dutt, do you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see.
We will start the lesson. So, today we will have number two, exercise A. So, do you have enough time to do what you want? Why or why not?
The number two. Uh, uh, we we have speak.
Ah, okay. You mean we have talked about number two now? Okay. But okay, A to A. Okay, I think we are already on number, no, not B. Am I right?
E.
Yes, B, because we finished letter A, so we are going to B now. Am I right?
Maybe if I had 2 or 3 more hours a day, I could actually do some of the things I want to do. As easy, I'm always spending most of my time doing what other people want me to do. And in the time left, I'm too tired to do anything.
Okay, Mr. Dutt, we should say actually.
Actually,
Yes, actually.
actually.
Okay. Do you have some new vocabulary for this sample in letter B?
New what?
No new words.
No new words.
Okay. So, Mr. Dad, what does the writer in letter B try to tell us? Yes, what does the writer in letter B try to tell us?
House us. What is
Yes.
tell
What does the writer
tell us?
try to tell us?
Tell us. If I had to pause that, uh, uh, if he have more 2 or 3, he has more free time.
Mm-hmm.
He will uh, he can do some of the thing he want.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, but
So you
he,
can say. What are some other words, Mr. Dat? Can you try to think some other words that we can change for this sentence? If he has some more time, he could what?
He could he could actually do
Actually.
some
Mhm.
actually actually do
Sure.
some of the things he want to do.
Okay, so he could spend it to
Thanks
do
to what
things
he want
he
he
wants there.
wants. He could spend it to do things he wants.
Yes, exactly.
As it is what it as is it.
He can spend the time to do things he wants.
Yes. Uh, I want to ask what's the as it is
I don't
in the next
understand.
in the next sentence
As it
as
is.
it is.
Mhm.
Yes.
So as it is, I am always spending it most of my time. So in other words, as it means as usual, as he
As
usually
usual.
does, right?
Um,
Like what he always do. So if he always does those things, then he can say as it is, like he always do, or as usual.
uh, as usual.
Yes.
He always spending most of time to do what other people want him to do.
Mhm.
So uh, he have he has not enough free time to do anything because he tired, too
Mm.
tired.
Yes. So he has no enough time, Mr. Dat. We should say he hasn't got
Has not,
enough time.
has not got enough time.
Yes. To do the things he likes because he is already tired.
Mm.
Mhm. So, Mr. Dad, do you always do what people want you to do, or do you do what you want to do?
Really, I always do what I want to do.
Mhm. Do you always pay attention to what people say about you, or do you
What?
care? Do you care about what other people things say about you?
Yes, I care,
Mm. So I care about what?
care about what other people say to me. I
Why?
care about what other people say to me.
Yes, exactly. So why do you say so?
I do so.
Why? Why do you care about what other people say about you? Because for some people, they don't care about what other people say to them as long as
Yes,
they do what they want to do. So for you, you care about what they say to you. Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Mm. Is it because they are important to you, or let me ask the question. I think you missed a bit of it. Okay. Do you care what people say about you?
Yes, I care about what people say, what other people say to me.
Yes. Or you can say or about me, either of the two there. So if you could have 3 or more hours a day, Mr. Dat, where would you spend it?
What?
If you could have 2 or 3 more hours a day, where would you spend it?
Spend?
Spend, yes,
Yes,
spend.
I have 2 or 3 more hours a day to
Mm-hmm.
do what I want.
Mm-hmm. But if you have more, I mean, if you could have more, 3 or more hours a day, you already have
Mm,
3 or more a day. But if you have another 2 or 3 more hours a day,
mm.
where would you spend it?
Um, I have about 4 hours a day to do to do what I want.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any questions so far?
No,
All right. So, how do you spend your free time?
uh, I spend my free time to playing game, go
Mm-hmm.
to the coffee with my friend, and watch TV.
Mm-hmm. Okay, with my friends and watch TV. Instead of drink coffee, you can say have a coffee.
Have a coffee.
Yes, have a coffee with my friends and watch TV. Speaking of watching TV, Mr. Dutt, what programs do you like to watch on TV?
Watch TV.
Yes, what TV programs do you like to watch?
Uh, the movies.
Mhm. Would you mind answering it in complete sentences, Mr. Dutt? Can you please pardon?
Can you speak slowly?
Would you mind if you answer in complete sentences?
uh, I watched um, the what I watch
Mhm.
the movie every day.
Okay, so I watch, or you can say I fancy, because the question was what
Yes,
TV programs do you like to watch? So I fancy watching
I
films
film.
daily.
I
Yes.
fancy watching films daily.
So that's right. So fancy means what is fancy, Mr. Dat? Any idea?
Fancy like
Like, that's right. So instead of saying every day, you can simply say daily, right? Okay.
daily every yes.
Yep. So daily, every day, and so on. Let's go and read letter A, then explain.
I go to the movie every chance I get. It it doesn't have to be a particularly good film to work. It's magic. Before long, I am living someone else's exciting life, not my own boring one anymore. 2 hours later, I feel like a new person, refreshed and ready to resume my own existence.
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 Right. Okay. And another thing we should say, resume.
resume,
Yes. Okay. Resume.
resume,
Next is particularly.
particular, particularly,
Particularly.
particularly,
Yes, that's right. Okay. So do you know all these words or are there some new vocabulary?
particularly,
Okay.
uh, and resume,
Resume. What else?
existence, and
Ex-
existence,
existence.
yes,
Okay. So we got the first word is particularly, or in other words, there you go.
uh,
So particularly means the exact, right? Particularly.
uh,
So in this word, you can try to use it. For example, particularly good, which means it's really good or particularly good, or completely. You can also say, yes, there are also some words here. Fully, thoroughly, particularly, and highly. So you can say fully,
clearly,
clearly.
mm,
Yes. So it doesn't have to be very, or we can say highly, right? For a fully good film to work its magic. It doesn't have to be a really good film. And next one, you have the word resume. Do you know some other words for resume, Mr. Dot?
resume,
Yes.
information, personal information,
Yes, that's another meaning. It has a lot of meanings, right? So it says here, I feel like a new person, refreshed and ready to resume my own existence. So when we say resume, which means start again,
start again,
right? Let's try to use them in sentences. First, Mr. Dad. Oh, anyway, later. How about existence?
assistant,
Mm-hmm.
life,
Life, that's right. Our life, our existence, right? Okay, so let's try to use it in a sentence, Mr. Dad. Use existence in a sentence.
uh, our assistant, uh,
Our existence.
uh, no, uh, the forest assistant is very important for my life, for our life.
Okay, can you repeat your sentence? I didn't understand the first word before existence.
Forest,
Ah,
tree,
forest. Like nature?
mm,
Okay, so instead of saying forest, Mr. That we should say nature existence is very
mm,
important.
is very important
Yes, there you go. In our
in our
lives.
life,
Yes, because that's a lot of
lives,
people, right? So lives.
lives.
That's right. Next, we have the word resume. Let's try resume in a sentence, Mr. Dat, which means to start again. For example, he would like to resume his business there after the pandemic.
Pandemic. Yeah. I would like to resume my learning English after uh, s- s-
Okay.
after 2 years.
Okay, I would like to resume my learning skills in English after 2 years. Okay, that's right. Next, let's use the word particularly, Mr. Dad.
Particularly,
Yes.
particularly, uh, learning English every day is particularly uh, is particularly uh,
Particularly
particularly
adjective. So usually we use particularly next to adjective. Particularly nice, particularly wonderful, particularly
frequency,
great. Yes.
particularly frequency, frequency.
Frequency.
Yeah,
Okay, so is a particularly frequency.
yes.
What do you mean by frequency, Mr. Dad?
Yes. 2 times, 3 times.
Mhm. Okay, so in other words, this is a rate. So I think, okay, frequent.
Frequency, frequent.
Yes. So I think we can say learning English is, we can
Every
try.
day,
Okay,
learning English every day is particularly frequent.
is per every day is. Take note, Mr. That we are using particularly to an adjective. But frequency, I think, is a noun. We cannot use it next to particularly. Frequent, when we say
Frequent,
frequent, let's see, adjective in many cases. Okay, so we can simply say frequent, not frequency.
frequent.
Okay,
Yes,
yes, it's
frequent,
particularly frequent.
frequent.
Okay, yes, that's it. So, can you explain letter A, Mr. Dad?
What?
Can you explain letter A?
Which is have uh he's uh go to the movies um, when he have spending
Mm-hmm.
time. Um,
Spare time.
he uh free time. He's uh he
On his,
goes to the movie
sorry.
on his on his free time.
Yes.
He no need to have a good film. He
Mm-hmm.
has to the movie on his free time. No need to have to be a good time. A good film.
It doesn't, yes.
Uh, before long, he also lives someone else exciting life. Not
Mm-hmm.
his uh, uh, not uh, his old boring one
Mm-hmm.
anymore. Uh, 2 hours later, he feel like a new person and refreshed and ready to start again. His existence,
Existence.
existence, existence.
Yes, that's right. So, in other words, when he goes to the movies, he feels, right, like a different person. But after watching a movie, he feels like a new person, right? He's ready to start his existence again there. So, how about you, Mr. That you said you like to watch movies, right? What do you usually feel after you watch a film?
Uh, I I like to watch comedian film,
Comedy films.
comedy film.
Yes. So, how do you feel after watching comedy films or
I
two
feel
hours later?
I feel uh refreshed,
Mm-hmm.
uh funny, and um, the stress will be uh
The stress disappears.
um, will be will will go
Okay, disappears.
disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. The stress whenever
Disappears only.
disappear
Yes.
disappear.
This is a verb, so we do not need to use right the is for this. So you can say the stress, or I mean, sorry, my stress
My stress
disappears whenever I
disappear.
watch comedy films.
My stress disappears whenever I watch comedy films.
Yes. So if you mean will be gone, you can use disappear. Okay.
Mm, yeah.
All right. So since we don't have much time, Mr. Dat, we will continue letter B
Mm,
tomorrow. Is that okay?
yes.
Okay, so please take note of the words, and I will send the new words and some sentences you need to work on. Thank you, Mr. Dat. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye.